Diggs, international best-selling author at Scene Effects Company and an Inc. magazine. Today, I am still here in Philly, downtown Philly. I'm actually between Cherry and Race on Broad Street, kind of the north side of City Hall. I'll show you that in a minute. But in this video, before I cross the bridge and go over to see some friends, I definitely want to talk about flexibility, being adaptable, your willingness to learn, your willingness to accept change, also known as the teachability index. You know, a lot of times when people are starting, you know, they expect kind of things to go their way because they're confident and they're excited about doing a particular thing, as someone being a entrepreneur, self-employed, however you want to call it. But at the end of the day, it does work like that. You know, really, you get more favors extended to you when you have the leverage. Okay, you know, a lot of times people think that just because they write a book, that they could pretty much get on any radio show they want to. You know, and that, you know, they think their idea is a great idea, and it won't be a problem. And you know, getting those type of interviews booked. But the fact of the matter is, it's not. And as much as probably maybe surprising that may sound to a lot of people, that's what it really is. You know, it doesn't matter if you wrote a good book, you know, that you think is good, and perhaps it hasn't been reviewed or endorsed, or award-winning book, or whether that's a film, whether that's a album, whatever it is. It doesn't matter if you think it's good. You know, it's great to have the confidence, but it has to be validated by society. That's how it works. That's how book sales and movie sales and music sales and product sales. That's how all that works. It doesn't matter if you think it's good. It has to be validated by the public. And obviously, the more people that are buying it, then the more it's being validated. Now also, marketing is another expense. And that's definitely another topic, but that's definitely something else to consider. Perhaps you do have a great product, or a great book, or a great service, but perhaps if your marketing skills are lackluster, then that also could be a challenge as well. But it requires to start being adaptable, being flexible. And sometimes things may not go the way you want it, but when you see opportunities, even if it's inconvenient, you have to take it, especially when you have no leverage. You know, the teachability index is your willingness to learn and your willingness to accept change. So how willing are you really to learn things? You know, you probably have a certain way of doing things, but perhaps if you're working with someone, you know, they prefer doing things a certain way. So I think that's very important. I'm gonna get out this young man's way. But that's very important to know. Also, your willingness to accept change. Also very important, because you have to learn how to be adaptable and be flexible. The more willing the more adaptable, flexible you are, the more likely people are going to want to work with you. So I'll leave it there. Callan Diggs, check me out, reachingthefinishline.com. Until next time, I hope you're reaching your finish line.